Hello, 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 and welcome back to March May's Midlife Dolly Crisis, and welcome to hashtag Dolly Pride Parade. So today is a collaboration which myself and Kim over at The Dolls, The Witch and the Wardrobe are hosting. Obviously it is in celebration of the LGBTQ community and the end of Pride Month. Pride Month is in June and it is coming to a close, obviously, because we're nearing the end of June now. And basically it's just a way of getting our dolls out there celebrating. So it doesn't have to be a parade, as I mentioned before. Mine isn't going to be, and I am going to explain what I'm going to be doing in a second. But if you do a video today and you wanted to be part of the Dolly Pride Parade, if you just basically use the hashtag Dolly Pride Parade, and if you also mention my channel and also Kim's channel over at The Dolls, The Witch and the Wardrobe, that would be really great. And yeah, let's have a bit of fun with this. Things aren't great in the world at the moment, are they? And to be honest, the LGBTQ plus community, particularly the T in the LGBTQ plus community, is taking a bit of a hammering at the moment, to say the least. So yeah, let's try and be positive about the future and let's just have a bit of fun with this. So you might be wondering what you're looking at the moment. So this is my sort of desk. It's not really a desk. I call it my desk, but it's really just a table. It doesn't have any drawers or anything. It is just the table that I normally will do box openings on and stuff like that. And it's basically the table I sit at with my laptop and doing various things. So I've cleared it. This is the clearest it's probably ever been. And I've also cleaned it, and I don't know if I've ever actually cleaned it before. So that's a nice little insight into my miserable life, isn't it? So what am I going to do today? So I am going to try and put my display out. Mine is not going to be a parade. Mine is essentially an homage to the first Pride event that I ever went to, which was in, I think, 2001. It was either 2000 or 2001. I'm not sure. It would have been the summer. It would have been in London. I travelled down to London to go to this event. I was actually in my late 20s at the time, and I'd never been to anything sort of Pride related. So obviously it was quite a big thing for me. Essentially, there was a parade, as there often is in Pride events. But this one kind of culminated in Finsbury Park. And I remember there being a lot of people just really sort of chilling out. There was a big stage. There were obviously sort of food stalls and drink stalls and stuff like that. And it was just a very nice sort of relaxing afternoon. So that is kind of the bit that I want to try and replicate with the dolls. So I'm going to show you a few bits and bobs that I've actually got, which I'm going to use. So first of all, and you've seen this before, but it was probably quite a while ago, I'm going to be using this, which is Barbie's sort of Malibu beach hut sort of tiki bar thing. So this was released as part of the Barbie Loves the Ocean range. It was a few years ago now, but I got one. I know that Tammy Powley over at Peacecraft Dolls with Tammy Powley, she also got one as well. Initially I got it because I thought it would be a nice accessory for my bride dolls, because I didn't actually have any Barbies at the time. Little did I know that a few short years later I'd have a whole legion of them. So yeah, so we're going to use the beach bar today because it seems very fitting. I'm also going to show you a few other bits that I'm going to be using. So I've got this. So I have used this a little bit on different things. So this is basically a piece of grass. It is plastic. I got this from a shop called Flying Tiger, which we have here in Dublin, and they're all over Europe and the UK as well. This was part of one of their Easter ranges, and I think they sell them every year. And basically it's meant to be sort of like a table runner, but I'm going to use this as actual grass really in this instance. So that is that. I've also got a box of stuff here that I want to have a look at and see what I've got in. Let's have a look. So yeah, so here we go. So a lot of this stuff is also Flying Tiger. I may have worked there at one point. So I've got this, which is a deck chair. I've got a few of these. These are actually broken, so that's why I ended up with them. They're meant to be, I think, kind of like sun lounger things, but for various reasons, they don't really work that well. A few of them aren't great. They were originally sold as sort of smartphone holders, but they do work well for dolls, so that is those. I've also got a lot of these. Again, these were also being sold as smartphone holders. These were actually broken in store, and I basically took them and glued them back together again. So yeah, so that is these. I've then got two of these. So these are two sort of palm trees. These are light up. Whether or not I'm going to light them up, I don't know. I'm not sure. So there's two of these, and they should stand up because they've got sort of flat bottoms. Because I don't really have any kind of backdrop, I thought these might be nice as sort of pretend trees in the background. I've also got this. I'm not sure how successful this will be. This is a cozy lamp, which is, it says changes colour, so I'm not sure. I guess we'll see about that. It's meant to be a rainbow, but I'm not sure how great it's going to look. I'm hoping there's a battery inside. I think there's a battery inside. I guess we'll find out whether it's still working or not. So that is that. And I've also got these. Because I wanted to have a stage, I thought I should probably have some lighting. And I don't know if you remember, but this was from a Snapstars doll called Echo. I think she was meant to be sort of like a model or I think she was supposed to be a singer, actually. So this is kind of like a spotlight thing, and I think there's a camera as well with it. So that might be interesting to use. So that is kind of a box of tricks there. Okay, so I'm basically hand camming this at the moment. I don't know why, but I think I presumed that I was going to have a huge amount of space using this table. But in actual fact, I don't have that much. So this is kind of the work in progress at the moment. It doesn't look very, it doesn't look very joyous, does it? Hopefully it will look a bit better once there's some dolls on there. Also the sizes of things, I think in my head, everything was very different. I kind of knew what I wanted to do, but I'm not sure my vision has sort of translated that well. But look, I'm going to crack on and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so it took a while. I have to say I don't hate it, but I'm glad it's not being scored. I think in my head it was going to be quite different, but then again I kind of thought that I had more space, and yeah, I'm actually quite happy with what I've got. So I'm going to show you now. So let's follow the garland. I'm again trying to film it by hand, which is not that easy. So here we go. So we've got the bar bit here. Behind the bar we've got the fashionista that I unboxed the other day, and then we've got Ursula and Cruella de Vil having a drink there, and then we've got an LOL boy who I think was called Collab, and then we've got our non-binary Frankenstein there. We've also got Lika-chan and Witchy Rune there, enjoying the day. And over here we've got a Barbie extra having a chat with Cleo from Monster High. Over here we've got Fabio, who's having a whale of a time. I think maybe young love is blossoming between him and Buff Ken from the Lux line. So they're just relaxing there. Over here we have got Barbie, and that's actually Advent Barbie there, and a fashionista guy here who doesn't want to focus. The light is all over the place, and obviously because the light isn't really focused on certain points, it might look a bit weird. But yeah, so he's there. We've got another young couple here. So obviously this is Alan and another fashionista. I think the fashionista's actually been rebodied because he was a petite originally, but I think he ended up with Fabio's old body, hence the fact he's actually wearing Fabio's old clothes there. So that's good. We've got the two fashionistas who I unboxed along with the barman. There they are. They're enjoying the music here. from Lady Diva and of course Punk Girl and Rocker Boy, who are on stage with her, providing the music for her wonderful, wistful lyrics, I'm sure. She's given it her all. And then if we come over here, we have got the Ken that I unboxed from the BMR range. There, with their shades on. And they're talking to Barbie Extra Fly Ken, who's forever in his summer wear. So yeah, so that is it. That is it. That is my celebration of Pride for this year. So I hope you all had, or are having, or will have, depending on where you are, an amazing Pride season and an amazing Pride. And please remember to check out everyone else's videos. If you click on the hashtag, it should take you over to other people's channels. I think you'll just basically get a list if you click on the hashtag. So you'll be able to have a look at what everyone else has done. Please comment down below, and please remember to comment on other people's videos as well. And I will see you very soon. So until the next time, take care, have a very safe Pride, and I'll see you soon. Bye!